I've got some beautiful chicken thighs here that I've washed and I've patted dry with paper towel. It's important that when you're searing chicken that you actually pat it really, really dry. So I'm gonna season up both sides with salt and some black pepper. And I'm going to actually use some olive oil, heat up my cast iron pan. And we don't need a lot because that chicken is going to crisp up really nicely and it's going to render beautifully. So just drag it in that seasoning. We're going to put it skin side down in our cast iron pan. And you want to hear that sound. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. So as that browns up over medium-high heat, I'm gonna move my cutting board and get ready to work on the sauce. So for the sauce, we're gonna use some ginger. I love fresh ginger. With a spoon, I'm gonna peel the ginger. So I'm just gonna chop this up. You could also use a grater. This is really going to add a lovely flavor to our plum sauce. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 1 clove of garlic. So just remove the skin. Just give it a big smash. Whoa! Run your knife right through that garlic. That looks great. So our chicken looks beautiful, it's ready to flip. Look at that. Nice, deep golden brown color. Nice and crisp. Just gonna let that cook for another 5 to 6 minutes. My chicken looks really great, nice and crispy. So I'm gonna transfer them over to a plate. Looks gorgeous. Set that aside. So I'm gonna do is drain off some of this excess fat. So now what we're left with is a beautiful fond in that pan. The fond is just the bits down here that are brown. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil. Now we're gonna cook our ginger and our garlic. And to this, I'm gonna add some Worcestershire sauce, a few dashes. We're also gonna add some soy. We're also gonna add our delicious plum sauce, so a generous amount goes right in there. A little bit of sesame oil, and our chicken stock. Just break that down. It smells so wonderful already. And I love how in my plum preserves, I can see those juicy plums in our sauce. The other thing I'm gonna do is add in a lemon. So we're just going to use a little bit of lemon. Nice technique I like to use is not cut right through the middle, but just cut along the side. When you cut along the side, leave out all the seeds in the middle, and then you can just use this side to squeeze right over your sauce. Easy. Smells luxurious, looks fantastic. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some cold water to some cornstarch, and we're gonna make what's called a slurry. And a slurry is what's used a lot in traditional Asian dishes to thicken up sauces. So we're only gonna add about a tablespoon. Keep that boiling. Now the cool thing about this sauce is that you can always add more stock if you want it. And the stock will just help it obviously to loosen up. And this sauce can be made totally to your taste. If you want to add a little bit more soy sauce, a little bit more lemon, a little more ginger. You want to add some chilies to this. It would be excellent if you did like a Fresno chili, thinly sliced. So that looks fantastic. We're gonna add our chicken right back into our sauce. get that gorgeous chicken juice right on top. Yum. Turn it on both sides, get it nice and glazed. This chicken looks amazing, and I love that as I'm touching it, I can still feel that crisp skin. So we're gonna transfer this, shut off your heat. Transfer this over to our plate. Yum. Our last one. And we're gonna pour over this delicious sauce. And just pour that right over top of the chicken. Amazing, look at that. Got some scallions here. Just gonna cut up some scallions. Just like that. Just sprinkle that all over your chicken. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's that easy, and it's so special. Look at that, plum sauce. So I'm gonna give this a try. Chicken looks awesome. Run it in that sauce. Oh, hell yeah, baby. That's good. Wow. I love that crispy chicken. Skin is nice and crisp, not flabby and rubbery. The plum preserve that we used, the soy, the Worcestershire, the sesame oil, everything's just running crazily through my mouth. Amazing flavor. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Son of a Southern Chef. I'll see you next time.